lateral strength day. We're going to start in seated squat position, as low down as you can go, hips back, so your chest is forward, and then come to standing. So 2 movements, sit down, open the knees, hips back, feel the pull on the hamstrings, and then stand up. Keeping like an imaginary apple under your chin as you tilt forward, so the head don't stay up, and then come up. Last one, so sit, open the knees. You can use your elbows for the last one. You can use your hands if you need to. Hips up, stay there for a minute. Hamstrings, and then up. Take it wider, and just tap the floor and reach. Tap and reach. And last one. Good. Keeping the feet wide, come down, and then just twist, tapping opposite hand to foot. Reach the other arm behind you. Keep the chest down, and looking back at that hand. 3, 2, last one each side, and 1. Come center, bend the knees, curl up slowly. From here, hands on the hips, you're going to hinge back. Again, it's all about those hamstrings and the apple under the neck. Feeling that pull in the back of the legs. Last one. Now this time, lift your right leg up and put your right hand to the floor, left hand out. You're going to extend that leg back. So just hold there for a moment so you just got your bearings. So your left leg is on the floor, left hand is out. Your right leg is straight, your right leg is on the floor. And then just stand up. Again, keeping the body nice and straight, and that apple under the chin, go down and hold. Hold. Drive up. 2 more like that. Keep the left hand out for balance. Reach for the floor. Point that right toe downwards. Feel the pull on that left leg. 1 more. Slow on the way down. Hold. Balance. Pull the core in. Hips facing forward. Drive up. Same again. Right hand out. Left hand back. Left hand to the floor. I know there's a lot of instruction. Come down slow. We're going to hold. Stabilize. Soften that standing leg. So don't lock the knee. Bend it slightly. Stand up straight. So today is all about testing your balance and working one side at a time so you can understand any imbalances in the body. It's normal to have one side stronger than the other. That's why it's very important to do one-sided work. Last one. Good. We're going to take the legs out to the side, just side kicking, opening up the hips. Go as high as you can. Don't overstretch it. First few reps start low, and then you gradually come up as high as you can. 4 more. 3. Last 2. And 1. Good. Come into the floor. Round the back, chin to the chest. Push down into the floor. And reverse. And again, down. Reverse. Last one. Down. And reverse. Reach the hand under, drop the head to the floor, push yourself up. Down, push yourself up. And try and reach as far as you can each rep. 1 more each side. Last one. Good. This time, reach that right arm up and reach under. 4 each side. 3 more. Last 2. Allow the arm to swing back to the range that's good for you. And then change left arm, swing it back, reach it under. Swing back. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Stay in here, hands, that rotational twist, drop the shoulders down. Reach, center, thumbs up, and the head follows the hand. So really opening up the chest, open up the shoulders. Last 1. Good. Coming all the way up, hips up. And we're going to have one hand to the center again. A lot of opening. We have a rotational move today, so I really want to just get that body prepared for quite a dynamic rotational move. One more each side. Last one. Good. Curl all the way up. Give me 8 squats. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keeping the heels down, chest up. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Into back lunges. 8 reps. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. One more each side. We're going to go straight up into kicks. Front kick forward. 8 kicks. Walk it back. 7. And bring the toe as close towards your body. So flexing the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And 1. Last little mobility drill into the seated figure of 4. Hands forward and sit back each time. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And 1. First exercise, you've got a squat and lateral raise. So if you have no weights, you can do it body weight. If you have a resistance band, pop the loop resistance band around you. Get your dumbbells. You're going to be taking a seat, coming down, and then kicking out to the side. If you see the hands my weights are down by the side, and I'm using that weight, using that load to lift the leg, or lifting the leg with that load. What am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? If you have the resistance band, you're going to add a lot more load as well as the dumbbell, but again, you can do body weight. So come straight with me, take your toes out slightly, heels down. We've got 12 reps, so 6 each side. Sit down into a suitcase squat, kick to the right each time. That's 1, sit, 2, 12 reps. 3, 4, that's halfway. 6, keeping the arms straight down. 7, and allowing your hips to go as low down as you can. 9, 10, 2 more, sit. 11, last one, sit, and 12. Good. You've only got 2 sets of these, so please try and make it a heavy load. Where are you going? So 2 opportunities to get that working. I haven't got a loop band with me here, which is annoying. So I don't think that's going to work, but I'm just showing you, if you did have your loop band, you're going to be here. And when you have your band on, really focus on imagine you want to try and break that band. So you're going to sit down as low as you can and then kick up as high as you can. If you have weight, you can hold it there. If you don't want to hold the weight on the legs, if you've got weights that are too heavy, you can always do front rack position and then just kick out with the elastic band. Those are your options, okay? So I'm going to straight onto the next rep. Set. Ready? Take a seat, shoulders back. Take a seat all the way down, allow the hands to drop, kick up for 1. Come down with control. If they're heavier, you will need that control. 2, 3, that's 4, 5, 6. So this is suitcase squat style with the weights or hands down by the side. 4 more reps. 4, making sure that you're squeezing those legs each and every time. 3, and if you're doing body weight, can you get even higher? 2, last one, and 1. Excellent. Now, if you're doing body weight and you want to feel a little bit more, pause me, and then you can do 3 sets instead of the 2. Next exercise, you've got a single leg Romanian deadlift. So working that one side, we did it in the warm-up. You're going to come down and then drive up. Come down and then drive up, yeah? On your program it says 12, but we're going to do 6 each side, 2 reps, 2 sets. So get the weights, if you have weights. If not, you use your bands. Set your feet hip distance apart, shoulders back, okay? When you're going down, remember you've got that apple on your neck, underneath your chin. So you're not gonna drop your head down or keep your head high when you tilt forward. Feet, start with your right toe. If you don't want to lift the leg, if you're challenged with balance, you can just hinge. So hinge the hips back. Make sure all the weight is here. Don't put any weight in here. This is just light. And then you just stand up, okay? Shoulders back, let's go. 6 reps on the right, 6 on the left. So go down slow for 3, 2, 1. Stand up, shoulders back, slow. 3, 2, 1. And again, keep the back leg straight and the toe pointing down to the floor. Slow, slow and controlled. Keep the core in. 2 more reps. And a soft bend in the knee. So the knee is not fully locked. Soften it. Last one. Slow, 2, 3. Keep the weights in hand or body weight. Left toe on the floor. Tilt forward. 1, 2, 3. Up. That's 1 rep. Slow and controlled. 2. 3. 4. 2 more. Keeping the shoulders back. Arms are just dead straight. Don't bend the elbows. Don't lift the weight. Slow. 2, 3. Take it up. Excellent. So you've got only 1 more set of those. You should feel that in the posterior chain. So your glutes and your hamstring. That's what it's aiming for. RDLs I have in every single program that I do. My own training I'm talking about, because there's such a great way to improve your posterior chain strength. Such a great way to improve your balance. And remember, those things are important in everyday life. Things that we might do, trip, slip or fall. You want your responses to be quick. You want to be able to really, improve your motor skills and your reactive skills and your overall strength. It's not just about being strong in one area. We've got to think about balance, coordination, stability, agility, everything. I was trying to roll off more words, but that was it. That's all I had for you. Anyway, 1 more set. Retract the shoulders. Again, remember, if you want to hit the 3 sets, you can. If you're advanced or if you're using body weight, then hit the 3 sets. 2, but even if you're advanced, if you're going heavy enough, 2 sets are fine. 3, 4, 5, and if you really want to challenge your balance, can you let go of that back foot coming on the floor at all? 6, so there's many ways to make it more challenging if you need to. And there's also many ways to regress. So for example, like this, that's 1 rep, I'm hinging, I've got no weight on that toe. 2, keeping the back nice and straight, pushing the bum back. 3, 4, 2 more. 5, last one, slow, control. 6, good. Bend the knees, pop the weights down. Next, you have your seated shoulder press. So coming down to a seated position, you're going to be here, body upright. There's no drive from the knees to get the weight, so it's really going to isolate the shoulders. To be fair, this is probably quite heavy for it. I'll try it for the first set. Then I might have to go down. These might be too light. So there's no in between for me here. So as you can see, I'm either going to adjust weights, regress as I go on, or if your weights are too light, you slow the movement down. If the weights are too heavy, do less reps, or you can even just do 1. Even though it's unilateral work, you've just got to make do with what you have. So seesaw press is going to literally go like this. Actually, yeah, it's seated. It's literally as one goes up, the other one goes down. 12 reps, 6 each side. Let's go. So we're pulling and pushing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slow and controlled. 8, 9, 10, straight with those arms. 11, last one. 12, come down. How did I ever doubt myself? You two can go over there. Okay, so the thing with the seesaw press, as I said, we're going to isolate shoulders, but this is a great exercise for your core, okay? And it's a great exercise to really improve and challenge your posture. This may not be accessible for everybody, because in this position, it's not a normal upright position that we sit in with our legs straight out like this. So option, sorry, I should have given you that first. You can just do 6 presses, use this hand behind, so you can lean back slightly, and you can do 6 presses with one, then you change, 6 presses with the other. If you need to, bend the legs, or if you want to do this standing up, because that's too much, you can do that standing up. Let's go. Push, 1, 2, and the slower you go, the more challenging it will be. Time and attention. You can feel your core engaging in this because it hasn't got no choice. Obviously, it's got to keep you upright and strong. What number was that? 6, I think. 7, 8, feeling it now. 9, keep going. 10, 11, last one. 12, yeah, baby. You get a lie down now. So, chest press, but we're gonna keep both arms up. I'm just checking the reflection to see my video is still recording. You're gonna lay on your back, both arms up. You're gonna pull one down here. Don't touch the elbow to the floor. Keep that gap so you keep that tension working the chest the whole time. Pull down one, meet it back up, pull down, meet it back up. If you have bands, this is another way to do the exercise. You can have, if you have a long band, or if you can buy one off Amazon, you can be here, pull down, push, here, pull down, push. And if the weights were too light, you can do band and dumbbells, okay? Let's go. Lay back, bend the knees. Make sure there's no gap under your back. So if I was to put my hand here, I can feed it all the way through. If you have a look, you can kind of see my fingers. You don't want that. So tilt the pelvis under, and now I can't get my hands under that back. Ready? Hands up. Come down slow, 2, 3, punch. Slow down for 3, straight up for 1. That's 2, 3, exhale each time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, slow all the way down. 1 more each side. Last one, and punch. Good. If you're like, Faye, the dumbbells I have are not heavy enough, what you can do is single arm push-ups. I'm only joking. What you can do, wide set push-ups, come down for 3, push up for 1, okay? If you want to get that, one-sided work in, you can go narrow stance, come down for 3, push up for 1, and tap your shoulder. Come down 3, push up for 1, tap your shoulder. So do that if the weights you have are not hitting the chest, because remember, we've only got 2 sets, okay? Ready? Let's go. Set number 2, last one. Pull down, slow, 2, 3, and up. Remember that gap underneath the lower back, is it there? Tilt the pelvis forward, pull the belly button in, squeezing the abs. And you might say to me, Faye, what abs? I ain't got abs. Yes, you have. They are there. I know what you're saying as well. I feel like I can hear you. 7, slow, 8, remember, don't touch the elbow to the floor. It will keep the tension. 9, keep it wide. 10, I think, did I miscount this? 11, last one, slow, slow, slow. Big punch. 12, good. Come down slowly with control, and that's you. So final exercise, we've got wood chops. I've written it in the program 12, but really it's just like the RDLs, it's going to be 6 each side. So a dynamic move, you're going to need a light weight for this. You're going to start from down by your side and then swing up overhead. So it's a rotational movement. And I want you to imagine like you've got a bat and you're swinging a bat. So you've got that, it's powerful. Now, please don't leave your feet. You have to kind of pivot the feet. So imagine if I tried to swing and I stuck my feet to the floor. Look how uncomfortable that is for my knees. So lift that heel, take that, keep the arms nice and straight, and envision that you're hitting that ball with a bat, or you're pulling a really heavy cable and it's so heavy you've got to use your whole body to generate that power from the floor to drive it up, okay? So we're using our core, a lot of rotational movement here. Ready? 6 each side. So we have 1, overhead, come down with control. 2, squeezing that core. 3, 4, and remember we're working with a light weight here. 5, 6, come down, straight onto the other side. 1, 2, 3, lifting both heels one at a time. 4, 5, slow with control. 6, good. So with the heel, as you see, I've got this heel lifted. When I pivot and turn, I have the other heel lifted, okay? If you're not that comfortable with that move, you can go really slowly into a reach and just kind of a halfway, not the full range. You can lift here. And you'll feel that in your obliques, feeling it at the side, okay? Ready for the next round? Same again. 1. And you've got a soft bend in your elbows. 2, 3, 4. Really imagine that swing. 6. And then you will generate that power if you imagine that swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. Good. And you're going to feel it in your upper body as well too. There's not too much tension. I mean, it's not a press movement. As I said, you're generating a lot of power from the floor and from your core as well. But you should feel it everywhere. But we're hitting the obliques. You're going to feel it in the shoulders. I even feel it in my biceps slightly. So we're going to do one more set. So ignore the rep range that I've got on the program. Follow me. Last set and then you're done. Just like that. Easy work today. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Use that breath. You can hear me do that exhale. Use it with me. 6, 1, 2, 3. Get angry at that weight. Really throw it over. 4. Oh my gosh, I just imagined you flinging your weight into your wall. And 6. Bish bash bosh. You're done. Circle the arms forward. Circle the arms back. And take it across. So unilateral work today. If you don't have a heavy enough load and you don't feel like you've really hit it, don't worry. Today was still about balance and mobility. Not every session you've got to kind of smash your body to pieces, especially in the first week or so. But obviously I'm going to encourage you to do that progressive overload. Come down, take a seat with me, where eventually, if you can access heavier weights, once you get used to the movement patterns and used to the exercises and more confident, you can add more load. But especially the first week, it's just about moving your body. Some of you haven't moved in a while. So even if you're going light and easy, you're staying comfortable in the first week, I will allow you to stay comfortable in the first week, but then we have to level up. Hips all the way back, stretching the hamstrings. Deep breath in and exhale. And remember, it's down to you to adjust. This program I'm doing, curl up, is for different people, different levels. So I can't hit everybody's needs. So it's down to you to take the tools I'm giving you and make them work for you. Right foot across, hips back. So that might mean adjusting weights, adapting exercises, and adding or decreasing reps or sets. Change, hips back. Good. And then come to standing, right leg up into that quad stretch once you have your balance. Chest open, knee back, and hips forward. Then squeeze your glutes. You get a deeper stretch in the quad, feel it in the hips slightly. Change. Again, balance, knee, hips, chest. And that's it, don't have to do that shake. I'm just always trying to do something random. Good. And then come down to the floor, roll yourself down, shake it out, shake out the head, shake out the back, walk the hands forward, hips up nice and high, head through the shoulders, feel that shoulder stretch and the stretch in the back of the legs. Then hips come down, flatten the feet, and tuck the feet into plank, right leg underneath, extend that back leg. If that's not comfortable, fall down onto the right side, bending both legs. So in S shape, right leg bent, left leg bent. And then change, step back, tuck under, extend that leg back. Again, if you want to adjust, just fall down to the left. Step it back. In that plank position, walk your hands back. If you need to, bend your knees, head down, curl up, pull the belly button in, squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes, and then you're done. Bish, bash, bosh. Next one, I'm going to mash you up. See you later. Well done.